y'all live streaming every day. And I got a little bit of time. Sometimes Saturday mornings can be hectic because I got these kids. So they got activities. So, got my kids doing their thing. Right now, I got a little bit of time before I have to go pick Lolo back up from dance. I got about 15, 20 minutes tops. So if you're hanging out with me on Instagram and you find that is too wicky wacky wonk wonk, wicka wacka wacka wigga wacka wonk wonk, feel free to come and join me on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. Those are all places that I'm also live streaming. So yeah. Hi, how you doing? Hey, what's happening, baby? What's happening, baby? So yeah. What I will do is I will while I'm hanging out with y'all, I made a little iced coffee. Everything's chilling in the freezer. How you doing, EJ Merlin? EJ Merlin. Where is Merlin? Where did he go? Janie's got him playing tic-tac-toe. Now it's Merlin. Well, that's it. I'm still striving for the perfect storm of live streaming. Because here's what happens. I'll be having my Twitch is at Rick Younger. I'm at Rick Younger. What I try to do is I try to get on things early so I can get my name. I'm not going to sit because that takes me too long. It's been time when I've been down real low and I found the material things. All right, connect with me so I can follow you back. Obviously, yeah. So finally took Lolo out in the new car today. She's been waiting. Lolo, Lolo will make you excited about stuff. She thought this was the greatest thing ever. And like when I opened up the sunroof, she like, oh my goodness, Daddy, this is the greatest car ever. I was like, all right now. I'm just telling you, she is what you. This is what you thought parenting was going to be. Somebody who is like your biggest fan. Now, don't get me wrong. On days when I'm not her biggest fan, you would think that I've never come up with a good idea in my life. It's like, really, Lola? If it's not, when you don't like my ideas, they are the worst. Thank you, my brother. The Spectrum Golf commercial. Thank you so much. That was a fun one to do. That's one thing I can say as an actor here lately. I've had some fun gigs. The last few gigs have been lots of fun. It's always good when you get to that place in your career, and I feel like I'm getting there, where your experiences doing what you do are enjoyable. It's like, because early on you get a gig and you're like, yeah, I'll be cop number 3 because, I want to be cop, I want to get the door resume, but then you're like, man, I wish I had a name. I wish I was doing something that if I was watching the show, I'd be like, yeah. And like the last few gigs, I've had some gigs where I'm like, yeah. Like if I was watching this and this wasn't me, I'd be like, yo, Mezzo Mike is hilarious. Oh my goodness, Fake Dr. Ted, that's coming soon on the other 2. My Spectrum Golf commercial, they let me improvise and they kept my funny stuff. That's something that don't always happen. It's an evolution. I'm glad to be constantly evolving. So y'all gotta watch out because my show that I'm actually in production on right now, that's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice. So the plan is to sell it to someone major, but trust it will get out there, even if I got to do that by myself. With these hands I will cling to you. I'm yours forever and a day. With these hands I will bring to you a tender love as warm as May. With this heart, I will sing to you. Long after stars have lost their glow. And with these hands, I'll provide for you. Should there be a stormy sea, I'll use that time for you. And I'll never, no, I'll never let you go. My brother sung that to his first wife at their wedding. Yeah. Now he's on his third wife. I think this was people ride this one out to the end. But yeah, so that's the thing when you can sing, you sing to your wife, but then you be like, man, how did this song age with this relationship? What a strange relationship, ship, boom, 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 boom. Isn't it a shame? I don't like winter. Boom, boom. But seem to get a kick out of doom and go. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, what the hell? You always surrender. Boom, 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 boom. What's this strange relationship that we hold on to? Baby, I just can't stand to see you happy. Boom. More than that, I hate to see you say, yeah, honey, if you left me, I just might do something rash. What's this strange relationship, boom, 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 boom. Reese Spade, are you watching me on YouTube? Boom, 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 yeah, because I at my wedding, I sang to my wife. I feel like my song aged well. It's also the same time at my audition for Me Girls Overjoyed. Um, to be overjoyed on your wedding day, that's fine. That ages well. Then if you break up, you're like, I was overjoyed on my wedding day. I didn't tell you that I was never going, we was going to stay together forever, and I was going to stem the tide and build something. So you gotta be careful. Pick a song that's true, and it's gonna age well. Yeah. One of my frat brothers, I sung for him. I sung Donny Hathaway. You a man for me. No one else could come between this love I know. I'll never let you go. You and me, it seems, never a problem we can't overcome. You'll always be the one. YouTube, from what I hear, is probably got the best reception out of all of the social media platforms that I stream across. It's hard to get people to YouTube. People go to YouTube for popular things. Somebody like me who don't have 500,000 subscribers, it's a little harder to get people there. Never had a problem we can't overcome. Never did one thing to hurt me. What's up, Mia? How you doing? Good to see you on a Saturday. Saturday. Yeah. Sweet Hope First Lady's in the house. Hey, all right, Mia, you know it. Give me donkey butt, girl. Give me donkey butt. Give me donkey. It's a long story if you weren't here back in the day when that became Mia's song. It's not my fault. Blame it on the guy in the store that said, "Let me ride that donkey. Come on, let me ride it." So yeah. Mia, I'm explaining to people that if you're going to sing to your wife on your wedding day, make sure it's a song that ages well. So like I said, I sung Donny Hathaway for my frat brother to his wife. They still together over 20 years now. And so, what's up, Patrick? It's like, been together over 20 years. And so it's like, yeah, okay, that song aged well. Plus, it's like, said, you meant for me. No one else could come between this love I know. So I'll never let you go. Never did one thing to hurt me. You always understood my ways. If I could, I'd stay right here beside you. With your hand in mine, making love for days. They wouldn't let me do the making love for days part because, it was a church. Older me is like, why is that a problem? It's my wife. Why would I not want to make love to her for days? You don't want people to have the visual of me and my wife making love for days at a time. Tantric sex, you don't want that in the mind of the parishioners. I'm just saying, that's what you're supposed to do. That's what I want in a wife. Somebody who would make love for days. You don't have to be nonstop for days. It should be like each day, take a little time, make a little love. Do a little dance, do a little bound, make a little love. Get down tonight, woo! Get down tonight, yeah. Get down, get down, get down, get down, get down tonight, baby. Ooh, 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 ooh. Or if your woman's a morning person, early morning love. Just get it in there at some point during the day. You the pastor. You done told me in church, you said the marriage bed is undefiled. I'm trying to get undefiled and you getting in my way. Oh my goodness. I started doing comedy back in 92. I quit my day job in 94. Haven't turned back. No turning back, no turning back. And I feel that everything that I have done has come from comedy. My acting career started from comedy. My agents, everybody got them through comedy. So even though, obviously I've done 2 comedy albums. If you haven't picked those up, they're called Come On Now and Fried Chicken and White Bread. They're both available on anywhere that music is sold or streamed. iTunes or Apple Music, iTunes, Amazon, YouTube, Spotify. You can find me. Now, and I've been on Showtime at the Apollo doing stand up. I've been on BET. What else? Oh, Access Comedy Live, Gotham Live on Access TV. So yeah, it's like so there's a lot of people who know me and recognize me more from acting work, but all of that came from me starting out as a stand-up comedian. Of course, I'm a lifer, so I still do stand-up. Not so much in a live venue. I haven't done a live venue since before the pandemic. But yeah, but so by 94, I basically quit all jobs, stand-up comedian full time, and comedy carried me for a lot of years before I started getting work as an actor. I've gotten work, also as a singer, things like that. So yeah, comedy has been the one that's been there throughout. I've been a singer all my life, but as far as paying bills, comedy has been the constant since as far as paying me to make a living since 1994. Comedy has been that. I started in 1992. I started getting paid work pretty soon after starting. But so as far as when you say my comedy career kicked off, I would say it took a couple of years for it to kick off, but it started in 92. And one thing I can say about being a comedian and comedians, it makes you very resourceful. If you can make a way for yourself doing stand-up comedy, you'll be fine in all the other areas of entertainment and art. Is what I have experienced first and foremost. Now, like I said, I'm just stopping in right quick because I got to go back and pick up me dote. Go pick up me dote from the dance class, from dance. So anyway, if you got any requests, let it be known now because I got to leave out of here in the next 1 to 5 minutes. Of course, if y'all don't have no requests, then I'm just gonna go. Go before you turn and walk away. Let me love you. one more time. Feel your heartbeat close to mine. Lady, love me one last time. Say you love me. Come on. Thank you. Mia said, and you are hilarious. I thank you, Mia. And, you know, a lot of times people are like, well, you're so funny. How come you're not more famous? And I got an answer for that. Mia going, do 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 do. And if I ever fall in love again, I will be sure that the lady is a friend, my friend. I know that's not the song you want. She like the second most popular Shy song. She like, nah, give me the second most popular one. Yeah. But what was I saying? Oh, as far as my route in comedy has been a bit of a unique one, just because of my personality and dealing with the power structure as it is in comedy. Comedy basically has been, for as long as I have been around it, and continues to be in most cases, you go to the clubs, you hang out, you get in, and that becomes a gateway for people when they go to try to find comedians. They go to the gateway. I didn't like being in the clubs. I didn't like dealing with the people, so I started producing my own things, and then from that I started getting acting work. So, I mean, if you ever see me do stand up, people are like, oh my goodness, people, and I'm just being truthful. If you see me, people are always like, oh my goodness, you're really good at that. I'm like, yeah. Just because you don't know me as a comedian doesn't mean I'm not as good as I am at it. It's just that I have chosen to go a different route. And, because the way I feel, when you get enough notoriety, you can write your own ticket. So, like, if I choose to do stand-up comedy and I am the star of, whatever TV shows and movies, people let me do stand-up wherever I want to do it. And even now, it's like when I feel like doing a show, I book a venue and I do a show. If you've ever come to see the Rick Younger Show, you know what I'm talking about. If you've ever come to see Sold Out Comedy and whatever other shows I've produced, you're like, oh, this is a quality show. Yes, it's a quality show. And plus, I don't like to be pigeonholed into being just one thing. So, like, one thing I've always done with my comedy and my comedy shows is I bring that's what the Rick Younger Show is. I bring all the things that I do together into one venue and one place in one time. But anyway, people, I got to go because me Dolce's going to be waiting for me. And she's going to be like, where's me daddy? Where's me daddy? That's how we talk to each other, just in case. Little Shorty, I was late. I didn't mean to be late, Little Shorty. I was talking to my friends. She's like, I don't give a damn about your friends, Daddy. Okay, all right. Well, anyway, I'm getting ready to go. But hey, y'all, thanks for hanging with me. And what? I'll catch y'all tomorrow. I'll catch all of you tomorrow. All right, and I'm out.